Hi friends, MD Vegan. Hey, fruit and nuts. That's my perfect food. I mean, of course I eat greens every day, I try. But nuts and fruit, that's it. The colors alone of the fruit, they are so fantastic. Today I have mangoes and strawberries. Isn't that cool? One mango and a package of strawberries. Could there be a nicer color here, yellow and red? These are so-called basic colors. All colors there are can be made of these two plus the third one, blueberries. They contain all the colors, blue, red and yellow, everything. And I love colors. And maybe that's the main reason for why I love fruit. But by the way, I didn't even know. I mean, big science study has been made. It's already 20 years ago. And they found the most important reason for premature death worldwide is eating too little fruit. And no wonder, fruit is really expensive. Yeah? From all plant foods, fruit are perhaps the most expensive. They need too much water and so to produce. Yeah. It can't be stored so long usually. They wilt. So precious. But I mean, so I guess it's so expensive, so most people, they don't eat it so much because of that. You eat a potato, you eat a rice, and you know, these kind of things that are very inexpensive and filling. So that's why I got most people eat these foods. And fruit, yeah, but yeah, if you have fruit, I mean, enjoy, really. It couldn't be better. And they had a study that said 5 million people die each year on the earth. 5 million because they have not eaten enough fruit. It's not a joke. It's huge studies, hundreds of studies, and super studies, meta studies, and so comparative studies. So really interesting thing. I didn't know. I was really surprised that fruit is the main cause. Too little fruit. So you can't basically eat too much, right? Fruit is really superfood. And then when you think about it, why? You look deeper into the study, why the fruit is so important. There is one thing that stands out from the fruit the most. And that is, I even didn't know that it is anti-depressing. So if you have depression and people commit suicide, and that is, by the way, the reason, the only of the premature death reasons, yeah, suicide, that does not go down or stabilize over time. All the other reasons, yeah, are going down. They can manage. But suicide is going up. And this is important because, of course, if you understand then that fruit is antidepressant, then you understand why eating little fruit can be so important a reason for premature death, because so many people commit suicide, but it is a sad story. So food and our health and mental health are so much together. To me, that is half of my health is my food. The other half is my regular yoga practice. I do it every day. These two things are basic for my health. Yeah. Food and yoga practice, 3 yoga flows. So, but now back to the food. I do my fruit salad today, and I will make a nice cream as a dressing, not too much. I just blend cashews and dates and lemons. I make a date cashew cream. Usually I make a cashew cream with bananas and lemons, and that is very nice, creamy, super good. But recently I found dates a little bit more. I eat always dates, but they are so nice with cashews together. They get a little bit like you know, caramel. This caramel texture and flavor, yeah, from dates. I love it so much. This caramel effect. You can put the banana in there. It might still work, but I want to make the sweetness here come from the dates more, because dates are one of the most favorable fruit you can imagine. I mean, it's really great. There's so much studies about dates. I recently made a made a video with date mousse, just to make date mousse very easy. Plus blending dates with a little bit of water, you have date mousse. Can use it almost everywhere as a sweetener. And dates are super healthy. And what I found out is it's really an amazing food. Yeah, another fruit, and it's a super healthy one. And here, 1 lemon to make it a little bit more balanced. The sweetness here, I balance it a little bit because if you have a dressing for a fruit salad, fruit is made with a lot of sugar always, yeah, usually, and then you balance it with a little sour. So I put a little bit more lemon in here. Now basically it's a date cashew cream, yeah. Water, of course, a little bit, not too much. I can always add a little bit later. Let's see, blender dance. Now that I see it, it makes me so happy. I wanna just taste it and make more of it. Strange, I didn't do it before. I do it first. Usually I do it with bananas, as I said. And that's nice, creamy. But now let's see what happens with dates. And I might use it more often then. Let's taste it. Wow. Definitely something. I'm up to something here, so I will maybe, to replace this, maybe a little bit of the banana now, the date. But nothing can replace banana in my kitchen. I always have a big bunch of bananas here. And now I put a little bit more water, as you saw. One more short blending. And I do a second blending later anyway. Now it all breaks down. It's broken down and soaks a little bit, the dates and the cashews. And then after a second blending, it will be really smooth and the perfect flavor. So now I put the main ingredients together. That's a mango here. I show you again. I peel the mango and I cut down the pieces, slices. Then I cut the slices into pieces. So you have the bite-sized pieces to have a nice fruit salad. That's a little bit of work to make a fruit salad. You have to cut the fruit, seed it, and so on. It takes some time, with fruit, but it's worth everything because they are so precious, as I said before. Now here, the same amount of strawberries. Yeah, again here, goes in there. And special today, I said nuts and fruit. And here we have macadamias. Really try this combination. Strawberries, mangoes, and macadamias. More than half a cup. Yeah, half a cup. I love macadamias. Yeah, the queen of nuts maybe. Really very special. I love them. And they have a very strong flavor. You can make, basically usually I began to making 2 different kinds of cheese. Cashew cheese and macadamia cheese. Yeah. Cashew is more like cream cheese. A little bit sweeter. Macadamia is a little more savory, so a little bit firmer. So, and I like this savory, this kind of little bit savory flavor from the macadamias a lot, and especially with the mangoes, they like also a little bit of savory touch. They can be very sweet and also savory, or even hot. Mangoes can do almost everything. And the peppery sweetness here, the mangoes, very nice. And strawberries, strawberries are really endless. You can have so many different recipes with strawberries you would never thought of. So, macadamias here is my choice. Whatever you like. It's also more nutritious. Yeah, you eat a nut with the fruit, then the nut gives a little bit fat. Fruit has a very small amount of fat, and fat is make it more keeping. Eat a little bit fat with the fruit, and it keeps longer until you have to eat again. With only fruit, you can have a huge amount of fruit, and you can be eating all the time fruit and fruit and fruit. The real hardcore fruitarians, they say, some of them, you have to eat all the time, no pauses. Only fruit, they say that's natural. That may be fun, I don't know. I have no time to do that. I don't intend to eat all the time. I like my pauses, I eat now, and I pause, as long as I can, and I eat again. I don't want to spend too much time. So much time, too much fun here to prepare the food in the kitchen for you also, not only for myself. That's so much fun. I like a lot. I do it every day. But after that, it's good. I pause, food is finished, go to my desk or whatever I do, to my mat or whatever, and that's it. So I will blend it one more time to make it really creamy. Blending cashews, such a beautiful flavor, color I mean, it looks so nice, and from outside here, and with the dates, also looks so nice, this caramel texture of the dates, I really like it. Let me taste it again. Yeah, it looks very nice. As I said, I add a little bit more water, that's 1 cup now, for, let's say, 3/4 of a cup cashews and maybe 10 dates or so, small dates, and 1 lemon. It's definitely different than with bananas. It's has a different flavor, it's more pronounced. Banana makes it more gentle, even. But with the date, it is more expressive. And more like for the cashew here, for the macadamias, there are also this savory touch. Yeah? I'll show you what it looks like. It looks very nice here to me. Have a look for yourself here. This is my date cashew cream. You see, it's creamy. It might even get a little bit firmer when it sits for a while, because the cashews have not been soaked, they firm up a little bit, but that is very nice. It's a very nice texture for this fruit salad. Oh, it looks so nice. I already love it. I see the yellow still, I see the red also still. I also see the white from the macadamias. I will show you in a moment. I put it into my glass, and then you can see it for yourself. It is so beautiful. Wow, oh, I love it. I shouldn't brag about my own food, but sorry, but I'm so excited. I'm always excited. That's my nature. And I will put some blueberries on top to make all the colors of the rainbow into my food. Blueberries, considered the healthiest, or let's say one of the healthiest fruit. Fruit are, there are many kinds of fruit, and the blueberries are the healthiest of all of them, or berries in general are the healthiest fruit, and blueberries are one of the healthiest of the berries. They can, the blue color is a very famous phytonutrient, this blue color, and all these blue colors they have in common, they can go direct into the brain. Yeah? There's a barrier, yeah, from the body to the brain. There's a barrier. And this barrier cannot be you cannot go over through this barrier so easily as a nutrient. Imagine you are a nutrient, you'll be stuck. And the blueberry has the passport. The visa. They can go through directly with the blue color, and that is why they're good. They are so good for brain health. Yeah. It makes you remain younger. It's antioxidant. It's a super healthy food, the blueberry, for many reasons. So yeah. This barrier, I guess, it is also meant because you need to purify. You know, the body needs to purify the nutrients it takes in the food, and what is not so pure is given away. You let it go, yeah. And what is good goes up to feed the brain, the most important organ, maybe of all. The heart maybe is more important. I don't know, but the brain is very important, of course. And the most energy is at least goes to the brain. Use the brain, that we know for sure. So in that way it's important, and to make sure only the best cleansed energy goes up, we have this barrier here, and the blueberry goes right through it. How do you feel about it? Doesn't that look nice? Are you happy? I hope you are too. Yeah. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching. Maybe you want to like my video. Maybe you want to subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.